Hey there, design enthusiasts and creative minds. Welcome back to our channel. I'm Gazanfar, and today I've got something truly exciting and game-changing to share with you all. If you are passionate about interior design and architecture design and have always dreamed of having a stunning online presence to showcase your work, you are in for a treat. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the step-by-step process of creating your own interior and architecture design studio website in WordPress. And here's the best part, you won't need to write a single line of code. Say goodbye to the days of tech headaches and endless coding sessions. Now the magic behind these amazing websites lies in the powerful and easy to use drag and drop themes. It's the ultimate tool that will help us bring our design dreams to life effortlessly. From its captivating homepage to the jaw-dropping portfolio displays, services pages that highlights your expertise, and all the way to the engaging About Us page and an interactive FAQ page, we have got it all covered. But that's not all. We have taken your website aesthetics to the next level. Whether you want to showcase your latest projects, provide quick links to your social media, or simply keep it clean and minimal, it's all at your fingertips. So whether you are an established design studio looking to revamp your online presence or an aspiring designer ready to showcase your mark, this tutorial is your golden ticket to creating a website that's as remarkable as your own creations. In this upcoming segment, we'll dive deep into each step of the process, from setting up your homepage that's designed to capture attention to crafting an alluring portfolio that showcases your best work. I'll guide you through it all. We'll even tackle the intricate pages like About Us, where you can share your studio story, and our team, which introduces the masterminds behind the magic. And yes, that's not all. We'll wrap it up by showing you how to put together an informative FAQ page that answers all of these burning questions that your clients will have. And of course, creating an effective contact page to ensure that your potential clients can reach you hassle-free. By the end of this video, you will be amazed on how simple it is to create a jaw-dropping website that reflects the true essence of your design studio without writing a single line of code. So if you are ready to embark on this exciting journey to visually captivating and professionally impressive website creation, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and let's dive right in. Are you ready? Because I sure am. And let's get started now. Alright, so right here you can see that I have this fresh WordPress installed on my hosting. So the first thing that you have to do is to log into your dashboard. And from here, we'll begin by doing some simple WordPress settings or the basic WordPress settings. These settings are important. Whenever you will start creating a website in WordPress, you will have to go through all of these settings. You cannot ignore these settings. So the first thing that you will have to do is to hover over these settings. And from here, it will open this general tab. So in the general tab, you have this option that says site title. From here, you can specify the title of your website. So for now, I'll specify a title as Design Studio. You can type it anything that is the title of your website. This is the space for the tagline. You can use this space to enter the tagline for your website. I'm just adding a random tagline for the website. Right at the bottom, you have this WordPress address. This will indicate the address of your website. So you don't need to do anything here. Make sure you don't touch these URLs that you are seeing here. Other than that, you have this administrative email address. So this is going to be the email that the WordPress will use whenever someone will fill out a form on your website. So make sure you use a correct email address here. Then there is some settings for the membership. You don't need anything here. Then you can specify the new user default role. So by default, WordPress comes with a user role as a subscriber. So for this type of website that we are going to create, you don't need to touch anything here. From here, you can specify the site language. For now, I am running WordPress in the English United States language, so it is completely fine. From here, you can specify the time zone. So whichever time zone suits you, you can specify this time zone from there. Then here you can choose the date format. Any kind of format that you want to use, you can specify it here. And this is for the time format. Once you are done with these settings, click on Save Changes and it will automatically update the site title and the tagline for you. Next up, we have this writing tab. So this writing tab is specifically for the blog websites. We are going to have a section for the blog, but we are not going to do anything here. Next up, we have this reading tab. So this reading tab is essential. We are going to get back to this tab soon. But the one thing that you should consider looking at for now is that this option that says search engine visibility. So this option is very important. If you will check mark this option that says discourage search engine from indexing this site, Google crawlers will not be able to index your website. So make sure in every situation, if your website is going to be live or is live, you should uncheck this option and then click on Save Changes. Next up, we have this discussion tab. This is not very important. And then the media tab, that is also not very important. Next up, we have the permalinks tab. So in the permalinks tab, the only thing that you have to do is to choose the post name as the permalink, because this URL structure is an SEO friendly structure. And this will help Google crawlers to identify the type of pages that you will have on your website. Once you will choose the post name, click on the Save Changes and it will automatically update the permalink structures for your website. This is all about the general settings that you will have to do before we start creating the website. Now, just how we have done these general WordPress settings, next up what we'll have to do is to set up our theme. So as I mentioned in the demo of this video, we're going to be using a theme called the Ratio. This is a premium theme, but you can download that theme from the description of this video. Make sure if you want to use this theme for the commercial purposes, make sure you get a license from the original author. So for now, what I'll do is to click on this upload theme button and then I'll click on this choose file. I have already installed and downloaded this theme on my computer. So I'll choose the file and then I'll click open. From here, I'll have to click on this install now button. And once you will click on this install now button, WordPress will automatically start uploading and installing this theme for you. You will just have to wait until this theme will get installed. So right here you can see that our theme is successfully installed. The next thing that you will have to do is to click on this activate button. Once you will click on this activate button, right here you can see this theme has been activated on our website. Now if I go to front end of our website, you can see we now have this loading animation and this is how our website is looking. This is not definitely we want. We are going to change all of these things. So first thing that you will have to do is to click on this begin installing plugins here. And once you will click that, make sure you click here and then from this bulk action, click on this install button. From here, click apply and it will automatically start installing all of these plugins all at once for you. You will just have to wait until all of these plugins will get installed. So right here you can see all of these plugins are installed. I'll click on return to require plugin installer and then once again you will have to click here again and then from this bulk action click on activate and then click apply. It will activate all of these plugins at once. So this may take some time. You will just have to wait until all of these plugins will get activated. Right here you can see it says the following plugins were activated successfully. So all of these plugins are now activated. We can click on return to the dashboard button here and it will get us back to our dashboard. You may get this window here. Don't worry about this. Simply click on this tiny cross icon here and then you will get back to your WordPress dashboard very easily. So now we are right here. So what we have done is to simply install the plugin and we have just installed and activated the required plugins that we needed. One more additional plugin that we require for this website is Elementor Pro. So we'll have to click on this plugins again and then you can click on this add new button. Then click on this upload plugin, then click on this choose file and then here I have the Elementor Pro. By the way, if you want the Elementor Pro, I'll drop the link in the description. You can click on that link and then you can purchase the Elementor Pro from that link. This will cost you about $2, nothing more than that. So I have uploaded the Elementor Pro and this is getting installed, and right here you can see plugin is successfully installed. We just need to activate this plugin. So this plugin will get activated now, and now we have all of these required plugins. Now that we have activated all of our plugins, next up what we'll have to do is to import our themes demo data. So in order to import the themes demo data, what you will have to do is to hover over this appearance, and then from here choose this option that says import demo data. Click on this import demo data button, and here you will see all of the available templates that this theme offers. We are going to be using this Studio Home template, so click on this install button right here, and once you'll click on this install button, it will automatically start downloading and importing the theme demo data for you. This may take some time, so you will just have to wait until all of these demo import process will get finished. So I'll fast forward this video from here so that you will see that how this process will complete. Alright, so right here you can see it says import complete. This identifies that our import has been successfully completed. Now if I open our website in a new tab, you can see that how our website is looking. So here is the website. You can see that this is exactly what we have seen. So here is our home page, and then there is all of the remaining pages. So this is how you can import the demo data of the ratio theme. All right, so now we have this demo data imported. The next thing that we'll have to do is to customize some of these options that this theme offers. So we'll begin by customizing this header, and then we'll customize the footer of our website, and then we'll start customizing these pages, and I'll show you that how you can get rid of these additional pages here that we do not actually require. And then I'll also show you that how you can edit or update anything on these web pages. So first of all, let's just enable this side panel here, because here you can see that side panel is not working, but it is actually loading. So we'll just have to fix this thing. So for that, click on this customize option here, and once you will click on this customize option, the customizer will start getting loaded. So you'll just have to wait until the customizer will get loaded, and this is how the customizer look. So in this left side panel, you have all of these available options that these themes offer, and right in this right hand side panel, you will see your website. So first thing that we'll have to do in order to fix this option here, this side panel, we'll have to go to this header options, and then from this header you can see for now there are all of these options available. So the first option that we have available is saying select header position. So we want our header to display on the header top, and we don't want the header to display on the left side. So header top is the right position. Next up, we'll have to select the header for the desktop. These themes come with different kind of headers to choose from. So for now, we'll choose this header one transparent text light. And once you will choose this header, this particular header template will get loaded. So header one is actually this template that has been imported with the demo that we have imported. If you want to check the other templates that you have, you can choose from these. So for example, if I click on this header to dark, you will notice that our header will change. So on this page it is not changing, so we can check this on the other pages. So sometimes you will see these glitches here. Don't worry about that. Here you can see this is header 2. If you want to see header 3, click on the header 3, and then you will see how the header 3 looks. So this is how the header 3 looks. And then you have this header 4, transparent text dark. So it is going to be a transparent header with the text in the dark color, just like this. Then you have this header 5. This is how it looks, and then at the end you have this header 6. So this theme provides you 6 different options. You can choose any of these header types, whichever you want. I am comfortable with choosing this header one that has transparent and text light, because that header looks very good with the demo that we have imported. So I'm comfortable with that. I'll go back with our studio home, I think studio home that we have imported. So next up we have here, you can see it says header transparent. For now it is toggled on. If I toggle this off, the transparent header will turn off, and then we'll have a solid header. On this page you will not be able to see how it works, but on the other pages, so for example on the about page, if I go back again, here you can see we have a solid color here in the header. If I enable this header transparent, this will make our header transparent again. All right, I'll get back to the home page again. Next up we have this select header mobile. Here you can choose what type of header you want to use on the mobile. Just because I'm using header 1 for the desktop, I'm going to use the header 1 for the mobile as well. So I'll choose header 1. Then there you can see it says side panel for all side. So we are talking about this side panel here. For now you cannot see, we don't have any template selected here. So you'll have to click on select panel, and from here you can choose side panel. And once you will choose the side panel, this should load this side panel. So if I click here, you can see this is how our side panel is looking. So this is how you can actually fix this side panel right here. So once you will do that, simply click on this publish button, and I think this is all what you will have to do. Under this general tab, you only have this option to choose the site identity. This is exactly the same that we have done in the WordPress general setting. The only additional option you have is to choose the site icon. This is also called a fav icon. So if you want to attach a fav icon to your website, simply click on this select site icon and then click on this select file, upload your site icon, and then choose the site icon. Then here is the home page settings. For now it automatically set it up the home 3 as a front page. We are comfortable with that. Then we have this page header option. So this page header option is actually the header of all the remaining pages other than the home page. So this image that you are seeing here must be showing on some of these pages. I think they have specified different images here. Don't worry about that, but this image should be showing here. So here you can see page header on or off. If I turn this off, you will notice that this section will get removed from here, but it is not getting removed. Don't worry about that. Then there is breadcrumb on and off. If I toggle this off, the breadcrumb should get off here. So here you can see this option, the breadcrumb that was displaying there is now turned off. This is called the breadcrumb. Let's get back. Next up we have this footer option. Once again, we can choose the different kind of footers that we have. So we have 3 different kind of footers, and one of these is footer empty. Let's just choose footer 1. And once you will choose this footer 1, if I go down, here is how our footer 1 is looking. It has the 4 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is how it is looking. If you want to keep the 3 column footer, you can choose the 3 column footer in these settings. And this is how the 3 column footer looks. And then if you want to keep the 2 column footer, you can choose the 2 columns footer in the settings. So this is how the 2 column footer looks. I think 4 column footer looks good. So I'll keep the 4 column footer here, and then I'll get back. Next up we have this blog page. So if we go to our blog page, here is our blog page. So right here you can see this is our blog page. This is the footer that we have just selected, and this is the header that we have just selected. So if you go to this blog option here and this blog page, you can see there are 3 different kind of templates to choose from. Here we have a sidebar on the right side, and if I choose this template, we'll have the sidebar on the left side. Here you can see the sidebar is shifted to the left side. And if I choose this option here, this will completely remove the sidebar. So now we don't have any sidebar. So whichever you want to choose, you can choose from. I am comfortable with choosing this right hand sidebar panel, so I'm okay with that. Then here you can choose which blog meta you want to display. So whether you want to display the comments or not, you can check or uncheck all of these options. So I'll uncheck author, date and comments, and it will remove the author, date and comment from this. Let me show you how it do that. So for now I toggled this on. This is how the meta is looking, and if I toggle this off, you can see the meta is gone. And then here is the blog style. Whether you want to use a blog list or blog grid. For now it is blog list. If you want to choose the blog grid, simply click on blog grid and the layout will be shifted to the grid layout. Here is our grid layout. Then you can specify the number of columns. So if you want to specify 3 columns, you can specify 3 columns here. And here is the 3 column. With this grid layout, you actually don't want to have the sidebar, so you can get rid of the sidebar here, and this is how this grid panel will look. So you have complete control over how you want to display your blog page. And let's just keep the right side panel. Next up, we have this single post. Let me show you what is meant by single post. If I open one of these blog posts here, this is called the single post template. So just like how I described you the right side panel, left side panel and north side panel, you have exactly the same option here. If you want to keep the left side panel, choose this option. It will shift the sidebar towards the left side. If you don't want to keep the sidebar, simply disable this sidebar by choosing this option right here, and it will disable the sidebar. I'm comfortable with choosing this layout here. And then here you can choose the social share. If you will choose the social share, so for example Facebook, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitter or Reddit, if you will choose this option, this will enable these social media links here that people can use to share your blog post to any of these social media platforms. Then you have this entry footer. This means this footer area right here. If you want to display the author info box, this is the author info box. You can keep this checkmark. If you want to disable this, simply click here and it will disable the author info box from here. So right here you can see it has removed the author info box. I'll keep the author info box. This is good for the SEO purposes. So this is actually how you can completely customize all of these blog thing from the customizer of this theme. Next up, we have this portfolio here. So if I click on this portfolio here, this will give us this option. So now I'll have to open this portfolio page on our website. So this is how our portfolio page is looking. This is called the archive page, or you can call it archive portfolio page. So if I click here, you can see the default template for this archive is this one, archive page default. If you want to use an archive page custom, you will have to use one of your pages that you will have to create. I'm not going in details at how you can customize this. I think this template look good. The only thing that you can choose from or alter in this template is the number of columns. So for example, if you want to keep the 2 columns, you can choose the 2 columns here and it will update the overall layout to the 2 column. For now it is not changing, don't worry about that. Keep it 3 column and it is completely fine. On the hover, you can choose whether you want to have the background overlay, background solid or under the image. These are the available options to choose from. So if I choose the background solid, if I hover over, you can see now we have a background solid. And if I choose under the image, this should change it to the under the image, but some of these options are not working. So this generally happen with all of these themes. You will have to compromise on some of these things, don't worry about that. And now if I open one of these options, this is called the single page or the single portfolio page, and this is how your single portfolio page is looking. Whether you want to display the project navigation, This is called the project navigation. You can toggle this on or off. If you want to display the related project, you can keep this related project. I think this is good to have the related projects on and the post navigation on. This is good for the user so that they can navigate through different options or the different portfolio items that you will have on your website. So this is all about this portfolio. We are going to get in details at how you can completely edit these pages. We are only looking at this thing from the customizer settings. Next up, we have this 404 page. So from here you can choose 404 page. I know that our themes come with the 404 page template, so we'll just have to locate that where is the 404 template. So here is the 404 page template. We'll simply choose the 404 page template, and that is it. You don't have to do anything other than that here. Next up, you can control some of these typography options. I'm not going to change any of these options because the theme is already laid out very beautifully and the typography is very perfect, so I'm not going to change anything in this typography option. However, in your case, if you want to choose any of these things, so this specifies the body font. This is called the body, and this is also the body font, and then this is the heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, heading 5, heading 6. You can alter any of these typography options here. Next up, we have this preloader. So what is the preloader? Whenever I choose one of these pages, this thing is called the preloader. So from here, for now, it is set it up as progress bar. If you want to use your logo, you can choose the logo mode. And once you will choose the logo mode, you will have your logo just like how it is here. And then if you want to have the scale text mode, you can choose the scale text mode. So this is how the scale text mode look in. Let's just type in something else, something like architecture and studio design. So this is the text that I have chosen. I'll have to change the color because we have a solid background color here. Now if I change the color, you can see this is how it is looking. So you can choose from 3 different kind of preloaders here. All of these are working perfect, and just in case if you don't want to keep the preloader, you can disable the preloader. You have that option as well. So whether you want to keep the preloader or you don't want to keep the preloader, that is completely your choice. So I am comfortable with keeping the preloader. I'll keep the preloader just like how it is. Now I'll click publish here. Next up, in the customizer options, we have this menu thing here. You don't have to worry about this menu thing here. I'll show you how we can edit these menu items. Next up, we have this widgets. So don't worry about this widget thing here. And then if you want to add some additional CSS, you can include that additional CSS here. And then we have this color scheme. So from here, if you want to enable the dark mode as well, you can enable it here and then you can specify the colors. I'm not going to set up a dark mode with this theme, so I'm comfortable with that. And then these are for Google Analytics tag or GA4 tag. If you want to include the scripts from Google, you can include those scripts right here. So this is all the available options that we have in the customizer, and this is how that much you can customize from this customizer. Now that we have seen all of these options in the customizer, let me show you that how you can edit this header right here, all of this header in the WordPress dashboard. Before we actually start editing our header, let's just get rid of these additional pages that comes with the demo import. So for that, what we'll have to do is to get back to your WordPress dashboard, and from here click on these pages. I'll keep this tab open so that we can see what we want to keep and what we want to remove. So under the home, I want to remove main home, interior design, architecture, and industry. So I think this is main home, interior design, home 4, home 5, home 6, home 7, home full screen. These are all the pages that we don't actually need. So I'll move them in the trash. So now they are moved. Now if I refresh our page, here you can see this is gone because now we only have one page here. All right, so I also want to rename this from the home tree to simply home. So I'll remove this home and I'll remove this from here so that we have a plain slug or the simple permalink here. I'll click update. And now if I refresh, this won't change anything. This will just simply change the permalink structure, the permalink that is good for the SEO. All right. Under these pages tab, we want to keep about us, our services, our team, single team, our process. I want to remove our studio and any of these shop pages. So this cart page, checkout page, and then we can remove this elements page, or you can keep this element page, that is your choice. We want to remove this my account page, this one page, and I think that's it. I'll move them in the trash. So now they are moved in the trash. Right here you can see we have 56 items available here, and they are distributed on 3 pages, indicating that we have 20 items on a page. I actually want to display all of these 56 items on one page so that I'll not have to move through these pages one by one. So the way you can do this is that click on the screen options, and from here change it from 20 to 100 and then click apply. And once you will do that, all of these pages will now displayed on one page. That is good for the navigation so that you don't have to go through page number 2 and page number 3. So I actually want to get rid of this typography, shop, sample page, privacy policy, and then let's see what else we can remove. Single team, R Studio, we don't want to use the R Studio page. We have our process. We can get rid of this R headers as well, and then the elements as well. I actually want to keep the coming soon page, and I'll show you what is the use of this coming soon page. So click apply, move to trash, and it will remove all of these pages. Now if we refresh, here under here you can see we only have these pages left. So we have coming soon page that I want to keep, and a 404 error page that we want to use, and then our process page, single team page, our team page, our services, and about us page. Under the services, I want to keep all of these pages. Probably I want to use remove the authors control page. Yeah, I want to remove the authors control page. So here we'll have to find the authors control. Here's the authors control. I'll click on this trash so that it will remove this and send it into the trash. Now if I refresh, here you can see it says 404 page. This is the purpose of the 404 page. So this is how you can use the 404 page. Anyways, so now we have removed that page. Next up we have this portfolio, and under the portfolio I actually don't need any of these items that you are seeing here. So we'll locate the portfolio here, portfolio 3 column wide. So these are actually the different pages, whichever page you want to choose. If I open these pages in a new tab, you will see all of these pages. The reason why the portfolio things were not changing in the customizer is that all of these pages must be created in the Elementor page builder. Yeah, this is creating in the Elementor page builder. So these are the possible templates that you have. Here you don't have the filters, but this is the template. This is portfolio classic, a classic template. And then this is also the portfolio classic in 3 columns, the general that we had. And then this is portfolio classic 4 columns. This is in the 4 columns. And this is in portfolio gallery, a gallery layout. And this one is also gallery layout, but in 2 columns. And then this one is also the gallery layout. So you have a lot of options available, whichever template you actually want to use. So I think I want to keep this template here. This looks good portfolio 3 columns wide. I'll remove all of the remaining pages other than portfolio 3 columns wide. And I think this is what we want to keep, and I want to get rid of all of these pages that are related to the portfolio. We have this portfolio grid and different option of the grid. These are actually the different options that you have that you want to use. One of the interesting template for this portfolio item is this portfolio grid no space, and this is how it looks. If you want to have this kind of layout, there you have this template. You can keep that, but I'm comfortable with keeping what I already have. I'll get rid of these here. Then you have this portfolio metro options available as well. I don't actually want to choose that, so I'll get rid of these portfolio slider and portfolio slider wide. I'll select these and click them move to trash, and then I'll click apply, so that it will move all of these pages to the trash. Now if I refresh, here you can see now we only have portfolio single here because we are using a portfolio. We'll actually have to fix these options here. Don't worry about this. I'll show you that how you can fix these options. So now let's see what else we can remove. About us, blog grid. If you want to keep the blog grid, you can choose the blog grid. I already explained you in the customizer that how the grid looks. This is how the grid looks, and we already decided that which template we want to use, so I'll remove this one as well. I want to use the coming soon page, and then we have this contacts, FAQs. I want to keep the FAQs because sometimes people want to showcase the frequently asked questions on their website, and this is a template for the frequently asked questions, so I actually want to use this page as well. This is our home page, the process page, our services page. This is our team page, and this is a portfolio page. I actually want to rename most of these pages because for now, if I open this page in a new tab, I don't know if you will be able to see the permalink, but in the URL where you will have the URL, you will notice your site name / portfolio 3 columns wide, and that is not good for SEO. So simply click on this quick edit button and get rid of anything other than portfolio here, so that you will have a complete and clean URL structure. And now I'll click update, and now we have this kind of URL structure. Our services are process, home, coming soon, blog, and that's it. So we have removed 50 pages for now. If I go to our website and if I refresh, you'll see that this is how our website is looking. Now that we have removed all of these unnecessary pages, we can actually go ahead and start arranging these navigation items according to our needs. For that, what you will have to do is to hover over to this appearance and then click on this menus. And anything red indicates that these pages have been removed. So we actually want to remove these pages as well. So remove anything that you see in red color. Those pages are not existing anymore on your website. They are actually moved to the trash. So I am simply removing these pages from here. I want to get rid of this home with side menu, and then I actually want to get rid of this page from here. We want to keep about us, our services, our team. We can get rid of this single team from this navigation menus. We can get rid of this our studio from here. We can get rid of this shop from there, just like this. I'm removing all of these unnecessary pages that we have removed in the pages section. I want to keep the FAQ page. I don't want to display coming soon in the navigation menu, and I also don't want to display 404 page. Under the services, I actually get rid of this, and then I also want to remove this authors control and the different kind of portfolio things that we already removed from our website. So this is a tedious process, but you will have to go through this process just because you want to clean out your theme before you actually start editing all of these pages and customizing all of these pages based on your preferences or based on your themes. By the way, if you have made this far, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell icon to get the latest video updates. You can also have a look at my YouTube channel. There I have a number of YouTube videos, a number of WordPress related videos available that you can use. I hope you will find something interesting on my channel. Make sure you share this video with your friends, whoever wants to learn WordPress or whoever want to create this kind of website. So we are almost done with it. No, I think we are not. So now we have this portfolio single thing here. So we'll have to get rid of this as well. This takes some time. You'll have to go through all of these options. I'm creating this step-by-step tutorial because sometimes people say that the creator skip a lot of steps, and when we try to create a particular thing or the website, we have different options available, and the person who create the video don't showcase all the options. That's why I'm showing you all of these options so that you will not get confused whenever you will try to create this website yourself. So now we have cleaned up and removed all of those pages. One page we also removed is this portfolio page. So choose this portfolio from here and then click on add to menu, and this will add this page again here. All right, now we can start arranging our pages. So I want to keep this simply the home and not the studio home. And then I want to keep the about page, and then under the R services, I'll move it here. Simply click and drag the page up and down, and then click and drag towards the right side to make these pages as the drop down. And this is how you can make these pages as a drop down. I want to have home, our services, and then I want to have portfolio. Actually, we can keep home, portfolio, our services, and then about us. Under the about us, I want to keep our process and our team and FAQs, and then we can have blog and contact us. So this is the template that I want to use, and once you are done with that, simply click on save menu and it will update this menu for you. So here you can see main menu has been updated. Let's just go back to our website and let's just refresh our website. And now as I refresh our website, here you can see that our navigation menus has been updated. So this is how you can control this navigation menu items. Now that we have updated this navigation menu items, we can actually start editing our header template. So I can show you that how you can update or change this logo from here. And just in case if you want to change anything in this header, how you can do that. Alright, to do that, what you will have to do is to go to the dashboard of your website, and from here you will see this option that says header builders. So click on this header builders. Once you will click on this headers builder, here you will see all of these different kind of headers that I've walked you through in the customizer settings. Just because we have set it up this header 1 as the main header of our website, I'm going to show you that how we can customize this header. But whichever thing I'm going to do here will be applied to all of these different kind of headers that you are seeing here. So for now, we'll seeing this header 1 transparent text light. So in order to edit this, click on this edit with Elementor button. I am holding control on my keyboard so that once I click on edit with Elementor, it will open in a new tab. So here you can see it is opened in a new tab, and here is our header, and this is how it is looking. Our page is white and the header is transparent. That is why you are not able to see what we are looking at. So if I click here and if I go to the style tab and if I change this color to something else, you will soon be able to see that how it is looking. So this is how our header is looking. So in order to update this logo from here, what you can do is to click here where you have this tiny pencil icon. Click here. Here you will see your logo image. Click on the logo image, and then whichever logo you will have, you can upload that logo. So I don't have a logo for now. Let's just go to Google and search for architecture and interior design logo. So let's click on the images, and here we'll have a number of logos available. Let's just download one of these logos. I'm not going to use any of these logos for the commercial purposes. I'm just demonstrating you that how you can update the logo. So let's just simply download this image. So I'll save this image. This is in the WebP file. So I'll save this image on the desktop and I'll hit save. And this image is now saved on my desktop. Let's head back to our header where we have this option select file. So I'll click on select file, and here is the logo that we have downloaded. I'll click on the logo, and then I actually want to reduce the height of this logo. So I'll click on this edit image from here, and then I'll click on this crop. And once you click on this crop, you can actually crop out this complete header, this complete logo, just like this. I want to keep it just like this, and then I'll click on apply crop. Once again, I'll click on apply crop, and then I'll click save edits. And now our header should be edited. I'll click on this select button, and right here you can see our logo is updated. This is the navigation items. I don't think you want to do anything with these navigation items because they are already styled very well. But just in case if you want to change any of these colors, simply click on this pencil icon. Here you have multiple layouts. So from the select menu, you can choose the menu. We actually choose the main menu that is coming from the main navigation menu that we have created. And then here you have the layout. If you want to keep the horizontal layout, this is how the horizontal layout looks. And if you want to keep the vertical layout, if you will switch it to vertical, this is how the vertical layout looks. So I actually want to keep the horizontal layout, so just keep it horizontal. Then next up you have this style tab. These are the parent items. Here where it says menu parent, these are the parent items. I'm not going to change these colors, I'm just demonstrating you. This text color, if you will change this color, this will change the text color of these navigation items. And then you have text hover color, that is when you hover over it, which color it will take. Here you can specify that color. Then you have these drop down items. These are called the drop down items. So for these drop down items, you have the same options available here. Then here, when I hover over, you can see we have this line. If I click on hide, and now if I hover over, you can see we no longer have that line. So I actually want to keep that line just like this. And then here you can change the typography, and then background color, just in case you want to change the background color, and the text color, and the text hover color. And then next up you have this search bar icon. I don't think you want to do anything with the search bar icon. And next you have this hamburger icon. Maybe you want to change the color of that hamburger, I don't know, just in case you want to do that. So this is actually how you can customize this header in this theme. I'll get rid of this color that we have added, so I'll remove that color. And now if I click update, and if we go to the front end of our website or the front face of our website, you can see this is how our header is looking. So this is actually how you can update header on your website. Next up, let me show you how you can update the footer on your website. So once you will click on exit, it will ask where do you want to exit. Make sure you always choose this post and then click apply and then click leave. And once you will click leave, here you will get back to header transparent text 1, this header template that we have. Next up, let me show you how you can edit this side panel. That is, once you click here, this side panel is open. How do you edit this side panel? So in order to edit this side panel, here is the side panel. Click on edit with Elementor. And once you will click on edit with Elementor, the Elementor page builder, will start getting loaded, and this is where you have your side panel. Again, the same, click on this small pencil icon, and from here you can upload your own logo, or you can choose your logo that you have added, and then click select, and it will replace the logo. Let's just replace the logo. And then here is our gallery. If you want to showcase some of the images, you can use this gallery to showcase those images. Click on this gallery to add or remove these items. To remove these items, click on this cross icon here, and to add this icon, click on this add to gallery, upload your images, and then choose your images, and then from here this button, it will say add to gallery. Click on add to gallery, and it will add that in the gallery. Next up, you have this contact information. To edit this contact information, once again click on this small tiny pencil icon, and from here you can change your location, your email address, so we can call it support@email.com, and your phone number. And then for the social media links, to embed your social media links, once again click on this tiny pencil icon, and then here is a Twitter. Here you can enter your Twitter link, so twitter.com, and for the facebook.com, and this is how you can insert the link in these two social media icons. If you want to add one more social media icon, click on add item, click on this icon, and then from here you can choose any of these social media icons, click on insert, and it will insert this social media icon here. Once you'll satisfy, click on update, and now if you go back and if I refresh, and if I click here, you can see this is updated now. So by the way, did you notice that if I open the about page, there is the logo that we have imported, and this is actually looking fine, but on this page it is completely different. So in order to edit this template, this is a different header template, so we'll have to go back and click on header builder, and in the header builder, this header 4 where it says transparent text dark, and if I click on view in a new tab, you can see this is the header that we have on the home page. Just because our home page is completely white, that is why they have used a different header on the home page. So in order to edit this header, the concept is same. Click on edit with Elementor, and then from here, just like how we updated the logo, you can choose the logo, and then you can choose the logo that we have uploaded, and then click on update. And now if we go back to our website on the home page, you'll see that our logo is updated here. In order to add some good spacing here, you can use some margins. So we actually want to add margin on the left side. I am adding 30 pixels of margin. I'll hit update, and now if I refresh, you can see this is how it is looking. I think 30 pixel is a lot. We can reduce it by 15 pixel and then hit update, so that it should remain in this line here, just like this. So in this way you can edit this header. So we have a different header on the home page and a different header for all of these remaining pages, just like this. All right, so now you have already seen that how we can edit these headers. Let me show you that how you can edit the footer on our website. So in order to edit the footer of our website, what you will have to do is to go back to the dashboard of our website again, and once you will get back to the dashboard, click on this footer builders, and once you will click on this footer builders, if you remember, we have been using footer 1 4 column. So I'm going to show you that how you can edit this footer. So click on this edit with Elementor button, and once you will click on this edit with Elementor button, the Elementor page builder will start getting loaded. And once it will get loaded, you will see this is how our footer is looking. Just like how we have edited the header logo, we can edit or replace the footer logo. So click on this small pencil icon, click here, and then choose your logo and then click select, and it will replace the logo just like that. Here is the small excerpt. You can change this excerpt by clicking here, and here you can type in some of your content. So I'll type in, this is the interior design and architecture design tutorial by Gazanfar Ali. Check my YouTube channel for more WordPress and website creation videos. Right, so this is how you can add your own excerpt here. And just like how you have edited this contact details in the side panel, you can edit these contact details as well. So the ratio, I can change it to support@email.com, and make sure you change this as well to whatever email you are going to use, because whenever someone will click on this email, this will automatically open their inbox to write the email. And then here you can see the latest projects that they'll add. You will actually have to update these options manually. So whenever you will upload a new portfolio items, make sure you come here and update these items from here, and then you will have to change the URL as well. This is the subscriber form. So this is coming from WP form in the WordPress dashboard. I'll show you how you can edit this form as well. So this is the footer credit. In order to edit the footer credit, simply click on this, and then where it says copyright 2020, you can change it to 2023. And then here you will specify your website name. And for now, I think we are using Design Studio. I'll change it to Design Studio, and all rights reserved. Here you can specify some of the terms and use, and the privacy environment policy, it says you can change it to privacy policy. And once you are done, simply click on update, and once you will click on update, it will update the footer on the website. So if I now go back to the website, and if I refresh our website, and if we scroll down all the way, it should update the website. But here you can see we have 3-column footer, so we'll actually have to edit our 3-column footer as well. So what I'll do is to get back to this footer builder, and I'll open this 3-column footer in a new tab with the Elementor builder. So I'll click on this edit with Elementor button, and it will open the Elementor footer in the new tab. Just like how I showed you how you can edit any of these options, you can edit these options. You can change your logo from here. So I'll choose our logo that we have added, just like this. Here you can type in your excerpt. So we are using this excerpt. I'll copy this excerpt from here, and I'll remove this and paste our excerpt here. Again, just like how I showed you that how you can edit this from here, you can update this email address from here, and make sure you edit this email from there as well. And then once again, there is the latest project. Here is the copyright. So for the copyright, I'll copy this footer credit or the copyright credit, and I'll get rid of this credit from here, and I'll paste our credit here, and then I'll hit update. And once we'll update, now it will update the footer on the home page as well. So if I refresh, here you can see our footer has been updated. So in this way you can update the footer as well, so that till now we have updated the header and the footer. We have customized all of these options that the theme offer. We have edited these navigation menu items. We have edited this sidebar panel as well. And now we are ready to edit our pages. All right, so in order to edit our homepage, we'll begin by editing our homepage, and then we'll go to the portfolio page, services page, about us page, blog page, and the contact page. So here is our home page. From here, there are multiple ways to edit this page. One of the standard ways is that you will hover over your website title and then you click on this dashboard here and then click on these pages, and it will bring you to all the pages that you have on the website. And another way to do that is that if I go back to our front page of the website, here you will see this option where it says edit page, and if I click on this edit page, it will open this particular page in the editor. So from here you can choose multiple options. So the available options here are various. So for example, the first option you have is page header settings. For the page layout, whether you want to keep the whole compact page layout or a sidebar type of layout, you can choose it from here. By default they have chosen this template, so we'll be going with this template here. And then here is the thing. So you have been noticing that we are editing different template for the home page, for the header and the footer, and the different template for the remaining pages of header and the footer. So you can change it from here. So here you can see it says header layout. Header 4 is set it up as the main header for the home page, while on the footer, if you remember, we have edited the 3-column layout, but on the remaining pages, if I show you, like on the about page, if I open our about page, we have a 4-column layout. So if I scroll down here, you can see we have 4 column, but on our home page we have 3 columns of header, and we actually want to have a uniform header, a uniform footer, sorry. So in order to make our footer uniform, what you can do is to click here, and from here you can choose footer 1 4 column. And now if I click update, and now if I go back to our home page and if I refresh our home page, you will notice that our footer is now in 4 columns. So this is how you can actually change these things on the page level from here. So you can call it as page level settings. You can change the settings here. On top of that, this page also using the Slider Revolution, the slider that you are seeing here, this is the Slider Revolution. So this page also using the Slider Revolution, you can enable or disable it here. I'm not going to disable it from here because I actually want to use the Slider Revolution. So don't worry about that. That is all the settings, the page level settings you need to concern about. Next up, in order to edit this page, you can click on Edit with Elementor button. Now there are multiple ways to do that. One of them is that click on Edit with Elementor from here. And another one is that whichever page you are on, click on Edit with Elementor here. It will open the same thing. This Elementor page builder will load it on the home page. Here you can see it is loading, and here is our home page, and it will open the same thing on this page as well. So here is the home page, here is the home page. So these are two multiple ways to open that. Anyways, so let me just open this here. Here you can see this is our slider. So in order to edit this slider on this Elementor page builder, you won't be able to locate the slider. You will only see this shortcode. If you will click on this small pencil icon, you will see this shortcode. This identifies that this slider is coming from a plugin that is called Revolution Slider. So you will have to go to the Revolution Slider setting, and the ID for that slider is home 3. So in order to go to that, go to the dashboard of your website, and once you are in the dashboard of your website, here is the Slider Revolution. Click on the Slider Revolution, and once you will click on Slider Revolution, this page will get loaded, and here you will see the available slides that you currently have with this theme. Our theme or our page is using home 3. Here you can see home 3. So we actually want to edit the home 3. So I'll click here and it will open the revolution slider, and here is the image. In order to change the image, the concept is same. Click on the image. Here you will see this option. Click on the media library. You can upload your own images and then you can select those images. I'm not going to change these images because these images are fine. In order to change this text here, click on this text and here you will see this text box here. For now it's a simple, authentic, close to nature. Just to show you that how you can edit this, I will replace the position to make it authentic, simple and close to nature. So in this way you can edit this text as well. In order to edit this small excerpt, click on this small excerpt and here you can type in the small excerpt for your slide here. And then here is the button. Click on this button and here you can specify the button title, view, project, and right here it has the HTML tag of layer. And in order to embed the layer link, click here and then click edit and then actions. Click on action. For now it has the slide action as button, but if you want to embed a link here, click on menu link and scroll here, and then here you can specify the link as well. So in this way you can insert the links as well. So link to URL, enter your link here, and here you can insert the link of that particular page, whichever page you want to go. So for example, I want whenever someone click on view projects, they will go to this portfolio page that we have. So I will copy the URL of this page. I'll go to Slider Revolution and I'll insert the URL here. That is it. And then click the cross icon and it will embed the link in this button as well. Click on this save button so that all the changes that we made will get saved. Now if I go to our website and if I refresh our website, you will notice that the changes that we made are updated. So before it was simple, authentic, close to nature, and now it is authentic, simple, close to nature. And where it says view projects, if I click on view projects, you will notice it is taking you to the portfolio page. So in this way you can embed the links in the slide as well, in the buttons that you are seeing on these slides. So there are actually 3 slides. This is first slide, this is the second slide, and then this is the third slide. So in order to edit these slides here, so this is the image what you are seeing, the ratio interior design since 2012. This is the image here. If you want to keep it, you can keep this image. I don't actually want to keep this image, so I'll remove this image by simply clicking on backspace on my keyboard. And if I click save now, and if I go back to our website and if I refresh, you will notice that this small image is now gone and now we don't have that image. So in this way you can remove or add any of these items. So in order to edit second slide, click on the second slide. I want to get rid of this image from here and then I want to insert a link here. I'll click edit and then action. From action I want to use menu link and scroll, or you can use the simple link as well. Here you will have to insert the URL. Here I'll insert the URL and that is it. I'll then click on save. You can also change this title and the excerpt as well. For the third style I want to do the same thing. I'll remove that tiny theme credit from there and then I'll click here, click on edit, click action, and from here click on simple link and from here insert the URL. That is it. Click on save. And now if we go back and if I refresh, you will notice that all of these buttons now has the links attached to them. Now if I hover over, you can see that my cursor is changing, identifying that there is a link. Furthermore, that's tiny, the ratio is now gone. That was an image and that is now gone. So in this way you can edit this slider on the home page. coming back to the Elementor page builder, I already showed you that how you can edit this. Next up, we have this social media links here. So click here, and here you have 4 links here. You can insert the Pinterest URL here, Twitter URL here, Facebook URL here, and the Instagram URL here. Next up, we have this image here. So click on this image, and then you can click on this image. You can upload your own image, and in this way you can update this image. I'll choose one of these images from our media library. Let's just choose one of these images. So let me just show you this image. So here you can see this image is updated. So in this way you can update these images, and the concept is again the same. In order to edit these things, click on this tiny small pencil, and here you can change this text here. So for example, for the main principle, I'll call it about us, and here we can type in we are a design studio. So in this way you can change this title and subtitles, and again this tiny headings or the excerpt as well. The concept is same. I hope you get it. So next up we have this icon box. So this is actually the icon, and these are the custom icons they have uploaded. You can download some icons. If you go to free Google and search for free icons, there are a number of websites where you can download these icons for free. So you can search for any type of icon you wanna use here, and then you can download those icons, and then you can upload those icons here. And then in order to edit these headings, the concept is same, and here it is the same. And here you can embed the link as well. So for example, on our services pages, we have a page that is called design planning. So let's just click here. In the link, I'll search for design planning, and I'll click here, and it will fetch the URL of that page. And next page we have is exterior design. So I'll click here, and the link I'll change it to exterior design, and here it is exterior design. Let's just change this heading to exterior design, and this one change it to design and planning. Design and planning. So in this way you can change these items, and once again it is the same, just like how I showed you here. You can change these things here, just this number counter here. Here you can see percentage 65. If you want to change it to 85, change it to 85, and we'll take it to 85. If you want to change this number to 95, change it to 95. If you want to change it to 90, change it to 90. And in this way you can edit these as well. Once again you can change these images from here. Next up we have this logo bar here. If I go here you will see we have this logo bar. So in order to edit this logo bar, click this small pencil icon, and here is the partner one. You can change these logos by simply clicking here, uploading your own logos, and it will update all of these logos from here. Next up we have these portfolio items here. If I go here you can see we have these portfolio items. It is automatically fetching these portfolio items from the backend of our website. I'll show you that how to set up those portfolio items, so don't worry about these for now. Next up we have this our services section. The concept for our services is same. Click on small pencil icon. Here is the photo. You can upload your own photo, and then here you can change the title. For the services, we first have design and planning, and then exterior design, custom solution, furniture and decor, clear concept. So here you can specify all of those things. This particular section is hidden, so in order to remove this, click on this navigator, and here you can notice if I click here, you will see that navigator is taking me to this thing. Now if I click on this column, you can see this is highlighted. If I click on this column, you can see this one is highlighted. Now we have this inner section, and this is not getting highlighted because this is hidden. The point is how you can identify that this is hidden. Go to this advanced, go to responsive, and here you can see where it says hide on desktop. it is toggled on as hide. If I toggle this off, here you can see now it is showing. So in this way you can hide or showcase any of these items. So for now, if you want to get rid of, simply click here, and then from here you can click delete and it will delete that for you. All right, next up we have this number counter section. So for the number counter, click on this number counter, and then where it says 180 you can change it to 280, and it will take the number to 280. And where it says 10 plus years of experience, you can make it to 20 plus years of experience, award winning, certified, and official worldwide 5 plus, make it 12 plus. So in this way you can change these numbers as well. All right, next up we have this pricing plan section. So below the pricing plan we have this image. So if you click on these three dots here, if you go to the style tab, you'll notice that we have a background color here, and that is a white color that is taking the whole script. Now here, if you click here on the column, if you click on style, here is where our image is. So here you can change this image as well. If you click on classic, you can change that image. Anyway, so here you can change this title as well, where it says pricing plan, choose your perfect plan. And I can change this heading to affordable and easy pricing plans. So in this way you can change these headings, affordable and easy pricing plans, and then here are these pricing plans. If you want to keep these pricing plans, you can keep these pricing plans. If you don't want to keep this, you can remove these pricing plans. So if I click on this basic pricing plan, here you can see here is all of these things. This is written in the HTML, but the only thing that you will have to edit is this text here: structure of a project, measurement of the room. So you can highlight these things just like how I am doing, and then you can change these options from here, and this way they will get updated. Where it says choose plan, I want to change it to choose plan, and now it is choose plan. And once again I can make it choose plan, and for the maximum plan I can change it here as well. So here you can change this basic plan, maximal plan, and ultra plan. Here are the titles of these pricing plans. So in this way you can make these titles change. Next up we have this testimonial section, and in this testimonials you can showcase different kind of testimonials that you will have. And then in order to edit these testimonials, click here, and for now we have 3 pricing plans, and these are these pricing plans. Here you will insert the testimonial. Here is the name of the person and client of the company, and for example I want to change it to company only, and this will change to the company only. And this way you can change these as well, these as well. And here you can see you have different kind of styles. So you have light style and the dark style. If I switch it to the dark style, this is now a dark style, and if I switch it to light style, this is the light style. And if you want to showcase slide to show, if I make it 2 slides will show, but we want to keep it to 1 so that it will remain 1. And here the navigation type, if you want to keep arrows and dots both, you can keep them both, but if you want to keep only arrows, you can keep the arrows only. And then here is our blog, and this is a dynamic coming from the WordPress dashboard. I'll show you that how you can get rid of this hello world from here so that only the blog post will show here. And this is all on this page, and this is how you can edit this home page on your website. Once you are done, click on this update, and once you will click on this update, if I go to our website and if I refresh now, you will notice any of the changes that we have made are indicating here. I don't think we have made a lot of changes, but here you can see we have changed the button text and it is updated. We have also changed this from here, and these are updated as well. So this is actually how you can edit this home page. using this particular theme. So next up, what we'll have to do is to edit this portfolio page. To edit this portfolio page, what you will have to do is that you can click on this portfolio. If you remember that we have multiple and various kind of portfolio pages templates available that we have removed, so you can actually pick from those templates. So we already removed those, but in order to access those templates, what you can do is to go back to the dashboard of your website, and from here you can go to these pages. And once you are in the pages, if you remember, we have kept this portfolio page that has this kind of template. But just in case if you want to use the different template, you can click on this trash, and from here you can access these different kind of templates that we have available. So for example, if you want to restore one of these templates, what you can do is to select that template. So I'll actually select a couple of these templates so that you can see what we are doing. Select those templates, click on restore, and then click apply. And once you will click apply, if I go back to all, here you will see that those pages are restored. Now if I click on this preview button, here you can see this is how we have these different kind of templates. I'm just showing you the different possibilities of portfolio templates that you have. So one of these possibilities is that portfolio gallery 3 column, and this is how it looks. And this is portfolio classic 3 column, and for now we have this portfolio looking just like this. So just in case you want to use a different template, you can choose one of those pages. For now, I actually want to keep the template that we currently have, so I won't do that. But just in case you want to use a different template than what I chose, what you can do is to remove my template that I have chosen, and then let's just keep this portfolio gallery 3. I'll remove this one as well, and then once again you will have to click on this quick edit, and then you can get rid of this additional text from here, and then you can click update. And once you will click update, you can see this URL slug will get updated, but this page is still in draft. We'll have to publish this page. So click on edit, and from here click on publish. And once you will click publish twice, this will make this page published. Now I can open this page in a new tab, and it will open this page in a new tab. Now we have this kind of template. So what we can do is that we'll have to add this template in the navigation menu again, because right here you can see that this template is gone from the navigation menu. So for that you will again have to go to appearance and then menus, and then from here you can see this is red. So remove this from here, choose this portfolio, click it add to menu, and drag it to the place where it was, and then click on save menu. Now if we go back and hit refresh, it will add this page in this navigation menu. So now we have this kind of template. Now you can access the additional settings related to this template from this customize button. So if I click on this customize, and if I go to this portfolio and then this archive page, here if you remember we have this archive page default, so we are keeping this archive page default. So we have 3 columns. If you want to use the 2 columns, you can specify it as 2 column, and now you can see this is in 2 columns. If you want to have 4 columns, you can specify the 4 columns, and it will have the 4 columns. So in this way you can specify however number of columns you want on this page. I think I'll keep the 3 column layout because that looks fine. So we'll just keep the 3 column layouts, and then I'll hit publish. And that's it about this portfolio page. Now one thing about this page is that these are all the portfolio items, and once you will click any of these items, this will open an additional page where you have the details related to that particular page, and you can actually edit this page as well. So in order to edit this page, what you will have to do is to go back to your WordPress dashboard. So right here you can see I am in the WordPress dashboard. In your WordPress dashboard you will see this option that will say portfolios. So here you will see all of those portfolio items. So let me just show you how we can add an additional portfolio item. So in order to add a new portfolio item, click on add new button here. And then from here, what you can do is to add the title. So for example, I want to add one title here. I'll name it as stylish family apartment new, right? After that, choose one of these categories, and then from here what you can do is to click on this publish button. Once you will do that, click on uh, edit with Elementor, but before you do that, click on this add media, and from here you can choose one of these images. So click on select, and then once again hit update, and then click on edit with Elementor. What it will do, it will open this page in the Elementor page builder. Now once again you will have to open one of these portfolio pages in the new tab as well, and then you will have to click on edit with Elementor on one of these pages as well. I'm just showing you an easiest way, otherwise you will have to create the layout of this page yourself, and that is quite a tedious process. But just to make your process simpler, what you can do is to open this in a new tab and open in the Elementor builder, and then from here you can open this navigator, and here you will see 3 sections. Click on these sections one by one, click copy, go here, and then right click here, left click here, and then click paste. Once again, go here, copy it from there, and then hit paste. Once again, go there, copy it from here, and hit paste. And this is how you can move the template of these pages from one page to another page. I'll remove it from here. Let's come here. Here, for example, you want to change the text about this particular portfolio item that we have added. So simply click here, and then you can start typing in the details about this portfolio item here. Here you can specify the architecture name. So for now it says David Oswald. We can change it to John Doe. Here is the client name. You can call it Jamie or anything, your client's name, and then the project type, whether it's an interior design, architecture design, studio design, whatever it is, you can type it here. Here you can specify the strategy, what kind of strategy did you use, whether it was minimalist, modern, or anything else. The duration for this project and the date for this project you can type in there. Other than that, you can showcase some of these images related to this portfolio here. For that, these are all the gallery items, so you'll have to click on this pencil icon, and once you will click here, you can drag in more images from here by uploading your own images. And then there are some additional details. So design in details, the strategy that you have chosen. These are the number counters again, and then there are the end results. So in this way you can create your own portfolio items. Now I hit update. Now if I go back to where we have created this, and if I open this in a new tab, you can see that this is how it is looking. Now if I go to the portfolio page again, you will see that one of our portfolio item is showing here, but just because we haven't added the featured image here, it is not showing properly. So we'll have to add a featured image there. So in order to add the featured image, here is the option. So click on set featured image, choose one of these featured images. So we actually need one image here, so maybe choose this image, and then hit update. Now if you go to portfolio and if you refresh, here you can see this is where our new portfolio item is looking. And if I click on architecture, you will see that category that we have chosen. So in this way you can add your own portfolio items, and this is how you can customize this archive page, and this is called the archive single page or the portfolio single page. Next up, I'll show you that how you can edit these R services pages. To edit these services pages, click on R services page. And once you will click on our services page will get loaded. The concept is actually the same on all of these pages, whichever you want to edit. So once you will click on this page, click on edit with Elementor here, or you can click on edit page. So I'll click on edit with Elementor here, and once you'll click on edit with Elementor, the Elementor page builder will start getting loaded, and you'll have to wait until the Elementor page builder will get loaded. Here you can see it is loaded. So this is actually the header coming from the backend, where you can how you can change this. For that, you can go to this pages section here, and you will have to find these R services. Click on this edit, and once you will click on this edit here you will see background page header. So here you can change the image. You can click this tiny pencil icon, you can edit this image, or you can remove this image completely and add your own image, and it will automatically get applied here. Anyways, to edit any of these options here, you have to click here, and here you can edit these headings and subheadings or titles or subtitles. This concept is same that I showed you on the home page. And then for the view projects, where it says, you can type in your portfolio page URL, so that whenever someone click on view project, they'll go to your portfolio page. Here you can type in your icons, title, and the excerpt about those icons. And then here are some additional icons. Here are the main principles. Here you can showcase your process if you want, or the main principle about your services. And then here are some additional services that you offer. Here you can specify those services. Here are some additional features about your services. If you want to keep this layout, you can keep this layout. If you want to keep this layout, you can keep this layout. So for example, you want to get rid of this icon. For that, simply click on this small cross icon, and it will remove that from here. And this is that simple. And once again, in order to do that, where it says our benefits, you can change these things here. You can change the excerpt, and where it says view projects, you can change it to portfolio, and it will change it to portfolio, and it will change it to portfolio. Once again, to edit this, click here, change the featured image, change the title, change this text, and that's it. After that, hit update, and this is how you can edit this services page. Now that your services page is edited, next up, what you can do is to edit these sub pages that we have under the services with the same concept, and the concept is completely the same. You will have to open the page, click on edit with Elementor button, and once you will click on the edit with Elementor button, the Elementor page builder will get loaded. And once it will get loaded, here you can change the title and excerpt. Here you can change this excerpt. This is the image slider or the client's carousel. You can add these images here, upload your own images and add your images. Here is another excerpt. Here is a static image. Here is once again the number counter. You can change the circle values from 70%, 80%, or anything that you want. And here are some of these testimonials. Whether you want to use these testimonials or not, you can remove any of these items by simply right clicking and deleting those items. Next up, you have this sidebar. So this service sidebar is here. If you want to keep the sidebar, you can keep this sidebar. If you want to remove this sidebar, right click here and then click delete. It will remove the sidebar. And that is how you can edit any of these services pages. So this is actually how you can edit these services pages. Next up, I'll show you that how you can edit this about us page. Before we proceed with the video, I just wanted to show you that have a look at my channel. There you can see I have a number of videos related to WordPress, website creation, Elementor, different kind of websites. So you, just in case if you want to learn something new, you can have a look at my channel. There you will find very useful videos. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and you hit the bell icon to get the latest video updates. Alright, to edit the about page, click on the about us page. The concept for editing all of these pages are almost the same. To edit this image that you are seeing at the top, click on edit page. I will open this page in a new tab. And once this page will get open, here you will see page header on or off. Here you can choose if you want to keep the header on or off. Here you can specify the image. So if you, for example, now we have this image here, you want to use this image, select the image and then hit update. And once you will hit update, and if I refresh this, you will notice that this image will get changed. And in this way, you can change any of these images that you are seeing here. All right, and other thing that how you can edit this page, for that simply click on edit with Elementor, and once you will click on edit with Elementor button, the Elementor page builder will start getting loaded. And once it will get loaded, from here you can start updating these pages. So from here, if I click here, this is actually the image. You can use your own image. Click on this image, choose one of these images that you want, or you can upload your own images. So in order to make this image in circle, go to style tab and in the border radius, add a border radius of 400 and it will make this image circular. Here you can type the excerpt about company, or you can change it to about us, where it says best interior solution. You can change that to interior design solutions, and whether you want to use the dots, you can enable that. If you don't want to use that, you can toggle that off. Here is the excerpt, and where it says view projects, you can link that button to portfolio page. So select the portfolio, and now it is linked to the portfolio page. Here is your company's policies. So in order to edit these boxes, click on this tiny small icon. Here you can change this image, and here is our mission. When you hover over, you are seeing the mission. We call our style and something like that. You can change this excerpt here. The concept is same for all of these boxes. These are called the flip boxes. So the concept is same. Here is the number counter, just in case you want to use that. If you don't want to use that, just remove it from here. Now here is how it works section. Here you can talk about how your process work. And then next up here is the team member section. So click here, these are all the team members. Click on the team member, add his image, add his name, add his position, and add the social media URLs. If you want to add new item, click on add new item. From here you'll have to find an image for your teammates. So for example, or I'll have to find an image, this image. Select this image. Here is this image. Here you can type in his name. Make sure you use the appropriate size of these images. The size of these images, if you click here, you will see one of these images sizes. Click on load more, and you'll actually have to find this image so that you will see that what size of images they are using. So I think these are the images. Click on this image. This is the size of image. So for the team members, make sure you choose 750 pixels of width and 977 pixels of height, so that these team members will show uniformly, will have the same height. Here is the testimonial section, one again to showcase different kind of testimonials that you want. So in this way you can edit this about page as well. Once you are done, click on a update, and then once it will get updated, you can go back to your WordPress dashboard. So now if we go to the front end of our website, and if I click on this about us, here you can see this is how you can update any of these pages. Don't worry about these items if they are not getting loaded in your WordPress dashboard. You will see this option. Just update those options, and once you will update the web page, you will notice the changes on the front end. Next up, we have this our process page. So once you will click on our process page, here you have multiple options available for the process. I think this working steps looks more interactive than this thing here. So I actually want to get rid of this image from here, and I want to keep this here. And here are the core skill, the logos, and the blog. So let's just quickly get rid of this. For that, click on edit with Elementor, and once you will click on edit with Elementor, the Elementor page builder will start getting loaded. You will have to wait until it will get loaded. So in order to get rid of that, simply click on this delete section, and it will delete the section for you. Now here are these different concepts. So click on this first one, create concept, where it says you can change it to a single word like concept, and you can change the number as well. Either you want to use 00101 or simple one, that is your choice. I think 01 looks good. Then here is this excerpt, original design thing and blah blah. Here you can change this excerpt here. Then where it says budget planning, here you can change this to simple planning. And where it says design process, here you can change it to design. And where it says building your dream, change it to building. And here once again you can change this excerpt as well. Where it says view more, if you want to keep this button, you can keep this button, but I don't think you'll need that button. So remove that button from here, and there you have these tabs. Once again, this is the number counter section. I already show you how you can change it. You have multiple options available here, whether you want to use line or circle. If you want to use circle, you can change it to circle. If you want to use line, you can change it to line. Then here you can change these numbers. So make it 75%, 85, 55, and these are the images. You can change these images easily. Click on the image, upload your own image, and then there you go, upload your own image, and that image will get loaded. Then this is the blog post section. Don't worry about this, I'll show you how to update this section. So in this way you can update this process section as well. So next up we have this our team page, just in case you want to have a dedicated page for your team. Otherwise you have a section on the about us page where you can showcase your team member. I just wanted to show you that just in case you wanted to have a dedicated page. So there is our about our team page. So on the our team page, this is actually very simple page. Click on edit with Elementor button right here, and once you will click on edit with Elementor button here, the Elementor page builder will start getting loaded. Once it will get loaded, what you will have to do, you can edit all of these things. I already showed you how you can edit these things from here. There are actually the partner logos. So if you want to keep the partner logos, you can keep that. If you don't want to keep that, you can remove any of these sections by doing that. And if you want to keep this page specifically for the team and nothing more than that, you can remove these testimonials from here, and you can remove this section from there as well. And about these team members, you can click this team member, and then you can change this image from here. You can change the name. Where it says Christina Torres, you can change it to Torres only, probably. And now when you hover over, you can see this is different. And for the company founder, you probably want to change it to something else, maybe like Google, or the company name Google. And in this way you can change all of these items here. So this is that much simple. Just in case if you want to add more of these team members, let me show you how you can do that. So this is easy. Where it says column, click on this column and it will showcase the entire column. Where it says inner section, if you click that, it will show you the inner section that is highlighted. If you want to add more team members, click on duplicate, and it will duplicate all of these team members. And then from here you can delete any of those you don't need. So for example, I want to delete all of these team members from here. And now here you can see we have 3 rows. So in this way you can add or delete as many team members as you want, and all of these team members also have their dedicated social media links, so that you can include your social media links. When you hover over, they will show you their social media links. So I'm just changing it with hash, and once you will click on this plus, here are their social media icons. So you can embed their social media profiles as well. So in this way you can edit this theme page as well. Once you are done, click on update, and then you can go back to your website. And if I show you the theme page, here is our theme, and here is our theme page. Sometimes people want to have the FAQ section on their website where they can answer the frequently asked questions from their clients. That is why I just wanted to have this FAQs page, and I did not remove that in our initial process. So in order to edit this FAQs page, click on this FAQs, and here is the template of our FAQs page. There are definitely additional things, just like this section, we don't need it. We don't need this as well. Probably want to use this SCT section, but we actually don't need this particular pricing plans from here. So in order to edit this page, simply open this page and click on edit with Elementor. And once you will click on edit with Elementor, this page will start getting loaded under the Elementor page builder. And once it will get loaded, you can actually get rid of this section from here, and this section from here, and this section, and this section from here. Now we have this simple and clean FAQs page. Here, most popular question where it says what clients generally ask or asks. All right, here you can change the heading and the subheading, and here are the FAQs. So these are actually the accordion. You can click here and you can type in your question here, and right there you can type in your answer. That's it. The concept is same for all of these different kind of FAQs, and here it is same as well. Just in case you want to add more FAQs, so click on add item and it will add the item, or you can duplicate this item and then you can change the title, and you can change this answer here as well. Or if you want to delete anything, click on this cross and it will remove that question from here. Once you are done, click on update and it will update that thing. So from here, what I actually want to do is to embed a link in the get in touch, and I want to embed the contact page link. We'll go to contacts, and that is it. I'll hit update. And this is how you can actually edit and keep this frequently asked questions page in this website. Next up, we have this blog page. We already have discussed a lot in the beginning of this video about the template of this blog page, but let me just show you some of these items that you are seeing here. So for example, this hello world post. Hello world post is actually the default post. Whenever you will install the WordPress, it comes by default, and you will actually have to remove that. So in order to remove that, go to the dashboard of your website, and once you will go to the dashboard of your website, head over to the posts, and here you will see hello world. Click on trash, and once you will click on trash, it will get moved to the trash, and now it will go to blog page. And if you will refresh, you will see that that post is now gone, and now we have all of these posts. Now we have this sidebar panel where we have a search bar, and some of these recent posts will automatically come in here. Some recent comments. For example, you don't want to showcase these recent comments. So for that, what you will have to do is to go back to your WordPress dashboard, and from here you can hover over to appearance, and then you can click on widgets. And once you will click on widgets, the widgets will start getting loaded, and this is where you can find all of these widgets. So look at this sidebar. We have this search bar here. So here is the search bar, this recent post. So here is the recent post, and then these recent comments. So we actually want to remove the recent comments. So click on this, and then click here and then click delete, and it will remove that. Now we want to remove this, click here, click delete, and it will delete those. Now if I go here and if I refresh this, you will notice that those comments should be removed from here. I actually have to update this, so I'll update it from here. And now if we go here and if I refresh it again, now you can see it is no longer available here. Next up, you have this section here where you can showcase something about the author of the website. So in order to change this image, you will have to click here, and where it says avatar, that is actually this image right here. So for the avatar, edit and create your image, click on upload image, create your own image, and then you can use that image to show as the avatar. You can change the name here, you can change the description, and you can also add the URL of the author details here. Here once again we have this search bar. I don't know why they have added two search bars. We don't actually need this search bar here. So click here and then delete this search bar from here. Next up, we have these categories. Whether you want to keep the categories, you can keep that, but I actually want to remove these categories from here. And then we have recent post, and this banner, we don't need this banner, so I'll delete this panel. And then we have this tags cloud. I'll update this, and now if we go back and if I refresh, you can see this is how it is looking. So we have a recent post here and a recent post here. So let's do a thing. Let's remove the recent post from here. We can actually move this at the top, the author, then we recent post, yeah, and the tags. Actually move this tags cloud right here and then hit update. And once you will hit update and if you will refresh, here you can see this is how it is looking. So basically this is how you can edit this sidebar there as well. So this is all about the blog page. And once I click on any of this blog post, I already showed you that how you can edit the template of this single post. Just in case, let me show you again. What you will have to do is to go to this customize, and once you will click on this customize, what you will have to do is to go to this blog and this single post here. Here is the template to choose from. You can choose the right sidebar or the left sidebar. That is completely your choice, but I think the right sidebar looks good. And then here you have social share links. These are the social share links. If you want, you can add Tumblr and VK as well, and it will include the Tumblr and VK in this list as well. Here you can see that. Here is the author box, and here is the post navigation to go from the previous and next post, and here are the related posts. Here is the comment section so that people can insert the comment section. Once you are done, click on publish, and about the blog page again, if I click on this blog, it will open the blog page. And in the blog page, once again, you have these three options available. Whether you want to use right sidebar, left sidebar, or no sidebar. For example, you want to use the no sidebar. So with the no sidebar, you have this layout, blog list layout. This is called the list layout. You can switch it to blog grid layout, where it will create the grids, and you can control the number of columns. If you want to use the 3 columns, you can enable the 3 columns, and it will showcase all of those posts in the 3 columns, just like that. Once you are done, click on publish and then exit the customizer. Now if I go back to the blog, you can see this is how our blog page is looking. All right, next up we have this final page, the contact page. So I'll click on this contact page, and once you click on this contact page, this is how your contact page is looking. So in order to edit this page, click on edit with Elementor, and this will start editing your page in the Elementor page builder. You will have to wait until the Elementor page builder will get loaded. So here you can see Elementor page builder is loaded. Here is the contact form. So if I click on this contact form, Here you will see a short code. So it is saying that the contact form is coming from the contact form 7 having an ID of 5. So we can go back to our WordPress dashboard, and here you will see this option that will say contact. So if you will click on this contact, here we'll have to find our contact form that have an ID is equal to 5 and title as contact form 1. So we actually have multiple form here. It can be any of these forms. So don't worry about this. You can simply edit these forms here by simply editing these things just like that. So here are the name fields, label, your text, and this is actually the form field having your name, your email, subject, and your message. So on our contact page we have your name, your email, subject, and your message, and then a submit button. So this is coming from the contact form 7, so you can access these forms from here. Contact form 7 also have some integration. Just in case you want to have those integration, you can integrate this with the Brevo, formerly called Sendinblue. You can also integrate the contact form 7 with the constant contact and Akaisme, anti-scam, reCAPTCHA, or the Stripe. You can do it from here. Anyways, other than that, we have these details here, our contact details. Let's start a project. You can change it having a question, and then here is the small excerpt. Here you can change the excerpt here anyways you want. So here is the address, and here is the email box. So here our email box, I'll type in my email. So here is my email, just in case you wanna talk about something, if you will having some difficulties setting up this website. By the way, if you are looking for someone to create your website, you can contact me and I'll create the website for you. I do offer that services as well. So I will copy this email from here and I will insert that email right here. Next up, there is a phone number. I'll change it to WhatsApp or WhatsApp, so you can contact me on the WhatsApp as well. Here is my WhatsApp number, +92 308 5464 371. So you can talk to me on the WhatsApp as well. I generally get back quickly on the WhatsApp as compared to emails. So here are some of these social media links that you can use. So these are all the social media links, and I already showed you that how you can insert these social media links right here. Next up, this is the map. Click on the map, and here is the location. You can type in your own location here. So for example, if I type in London, the map will automatically get updated to the location of London. That's it. Click on update. Once you are satisfied, then go back to the website, and if we now go back to contacts, here you can see this is how it is looking. So this is how you can edit the contact page as well. I hope you have learned something new from this video, and I hope by watching this video you will be able to create your own architecture design or interior design website. If you have any specific questions or you are having the difficulty setting up this website, you can contact me through my emails or on my WhatsApp number. Make sure you drop your questions in the comment section, and also please ensure that you like this video. It is important for the YouTube algorithm. This will help me reach more audience. Also make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get the latest video updates. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video.